Okay. Good morning, everyone. It is Marketing Monday, and I'm here with Ken Vander Poel. Did I say Poel right? Do I say that right?
Vanderpool.
Vanderpool, my social media strategist, and could be yours too. So we are here with a easy algorithm hack for Instagram growth. So did you have a nice weekend, Kim?
I did. Yes. How about yourself?
Me too. Yeah, my sister was in, and we had a great time. So drove her back Sunday morning, starting to exercise. I hope everyone's going to start exercising. The weather's getting nice.
It is nice. We were like 60 some degrees in South Dakota in March, which never happens.
I know.
Yes.
It's unusually warm here as well. So yeah, I'm in my workout clothes. So you guys are going to start seeing my workout clothes and ponytails and no makeup soon because it's exercise season.
Good for you. Good for you.
But let's get to it. Okay, so what is this easy algorithm hack for Instagram growth? That's a tongue twister.
Well, I'm so glad you asked because this one is simple, really super simple for everyone to implement and could really help just play with that algorithm a little bit more. I don't believe that we can ever trick the algorithm, but I do believe that we can play with it and kind of like, if you have rules that are in place or that's going to help, why not follow them, especially when they're simple? So today's tip is alt text on Instagram. And so those of you that aren't familiar with alt text and what it is it's basically some words that you attach to the image that you are posting on Instagram. Most people are more familiar is when we post images to our website. It's important to help with alt text because that will have help with your SEO and just and it also helps with people that have visual impairments. And so there's a twofold. Same rules, same principles, same philosophy follows on Instagram. When we add the alt text to our Instagram post, it helps with SEO and it shows it's kind of like Instagram will smile on you a little bit more. And so your images will show a little bit greater. So this is something that we are just starting to implement with our clients because as I learn, I teach and we do. And so this is something we're going to start putting in. So what I recommend is for people to go ahead and try it and then look at the analytics and see what they are in a month or so and see if you notice a difference. But for how little work it takes, it's super easy. So
okay, so let me just clarify for a second. So alt text, ALT, is what you should be putting behind every image you upload onto your website because that actually helps you be found through Google, right? SEO optimization, search engine optimization. So now you're saying that, and I've read this before, totally forgot about it as I was telling you before we went live, that this is a great way to also have, like you said, the visually impaired be able to find. I don't know how that works. Is that because if they have the verb, what is it called?
They'll have, I don't know what kind of tools they have in place, but also it makes their experience better. So if they came across your post in Instagram and we're talking about your social media idea generator. That's what we're promoting on this particular post. But we also have in the alt tag, I say, Nancy is wearing a blue shirt, holding her puppy, showcasing this new product.
Really?
That's what the alt tag would say.
Oh.
And so that makes their experience so much nicer because they're not just reading copy. You're actually taking them on a journey and you're helping them with that story. And if we all know Instagram is getting more and more where it's all about stories and taking people in on that journey, it only makes sense that it's alt tags or alt text. You can hear them interchange. But when you have that, now the average person probably isn't going to see it, but it does help that you're crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's on Instagram by adding this. They gave you the feature to add the alt tags, the alt text. And so why not use it?
And Instagram's going to like the fact that you are accommodating all types of people. Also, you're saying tricking the algorithm is kind of like hoping they recognize that and give you a little push up on your experience.
Right. And so, when people want to trick the algorithm, you think about a lot of people like the following and unfollowing and doing all those like tasks that we don't know if they do any good. But when we do the algorithm, or when we have this easy hack for the algorithm, Instagram has put it in their platform for us to add the alt text and alt tags. So if they're putting it in there, that might mean that they like it. They want us to use it. So,
okay. So walk us through. Hi, Heather. Okay. So she said, I use alt tags. Funny thing, commented on a WH post about the Beast, what they call the bulletproof car. Cool seeing it at NASCAR. Have no followers. Has no followers. Okay, so how do we add?
So how we do it. So everyone that's on, go ahead and grab your phone. We're got two different ways. We've got a direct post, and then we can go back and also do images that you've already posted. So if you open up your Instagram app, and then we're just gonna go ahead and pretend like you are posting any image. We won't follow through with the whole thing. So just pick an image, and then hit the next button, and then the next button, and you should come to, I don't know if you can see my,
no.
Okay, so you should come to the page that's got where it says write a caption, and below that it'll say tag people, add location.
Tag people.
And then add location. So at the bottom, it should say advanced settings.
Yep.
So click on the advanced settings. And then at the bottom of that, it'll say write alt text.
Yes.
So you click on that, and then you write your alt text. So mine is a picture of a brown hope chest with a green basket on it right now, because that's the image that I picked. So whatever that image is, go ahead. You don't have to be like super adjective heavy, just what it is, an image of. So if it's a picture of Nancy wearing a purple shirt, holding a sign, it's Monday.
Okay.
So just giving it so that people can understand, especially if they're visually impaired. And I'm not even for sure how that helps with like even the keywords. I don't know all that stuff that goes on behind it, but it doesn't hurt to use your images like that. So even like for you, if we were to do one of your quotes, we could put Nancy's quote written in gold on a blue background.
So that's meant to describe the picture, because if they have voice recognition software on their phone, it's going to read what you wrote in the comments, but it adds to their experience by describing the picture.
Correct.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Right. So where that would really help, especially in the interior design field, is some of those images you could really describe beautifully, and you never know. You might even pick up a client just because of the description that you used of the image, where they might miss that whole experience.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So there's that one. And then let's talk about how to do an image that you've already posted and you want to go back in and add alt text.
Okay.
So go to your main. I'm going
to my main feed here, right? My past post.
Yep. So I don't know. Yep. So go ahead and pick the last post that you had. Posted.
The one about the SMIG, the social media idea generator.
So pick that. And then on the upper right corner, there are 3 little dots that says edit. So you can click that. And then right there in the picture, it said edit alt text.
I don't have that.
Let me try.
Okay, so I'm pressing the 3 dots here.
Yep. Did you push edit? Yep. And then click edit. Click edit.
Okay.
Right on the image, it should say edit alt text.
Oh, okay. So now on the image, it says edit alt text. Okay. Oh, I should start tagging Millie in these pictures, because she has her own Instagram. You know, I don't really use it, but everyone loves Millie. LUVS is also Millie's silly Instagram that I started for my kids a long time ago. So so you hit edit alt text. Oh, and then
right. So since they are putting it on there when you go to edit, I don't believe they used to do that, and so that means that I think they like it.
I think so too. You know, and again, I think if you use as many of the tools as Instagram provides for you, like you're saying, Instagram's going to favor you, and that's what we're saying might be an easy algorithm hack for Instagram to get them to push out your content because they're showing that you're being all inclusive. You're including visually impaired people. You're describing your picture, and that's also going to help with your post being found.
Right. And so if you're doing a direct post to Instagram, it literally should take you an extra 30 seconds. Now, if you schedule your post to Instagram, what I would recommend is taking time, if you have time, sometime during the day, to just go in and do the alt text. If you're on Instagram yourself, for personal reasons, go in and add that image to that picture that automatically posted, or, taking time in your schedule a couple times a week just to go back and do those alt texts. Or if you're in line at the grocery store, pull it up and do it. So you can still use your schedulers and then just go back and add that alt text.
So the schedulers like Social Sprout or Later, they don't have the ability to put it right in when you're scheduling?
That I've noticed. No, not at this time. You can name your pictures. That might help, but there would be no alts. I'm just going to double check while we're on the phone here, or while we're on real quick here.
Okay. Hi, Evan. So yeah, this is interesting, and I'd love to like track as we go back and put some. I mean, I don't think going back to all the posts in eternity would be a great idea. But what do you say? Like the last 12 posts, if you can go in and text.
Yeah. Yep, that's what I would do.
Okay.
And it does let us add tags on Sprout Social. I'll experiment with that and see if the tags actually carry over or not, or if it's just an adding tag within their system. I'm not for sure. I'll have to look at that.
Okay, so if you're posting directly on your phone, that's the way you do it. If you just came on, just go back and listen on how to add the alt text to your Instagram posts for visually impaired people. And that is going to enhance their experience. We also believe that Instagram favors people who use as many of their tools as possible and is all inclusive, right? With everyone who could be using Instagram. And if you're using a scheduler, we'll get back to you, right, Kim? Like, even like you use in your firm for your clients, just double check them and let's see if there's a way to do that.
And for you, to Instagram to truly work, I need engagement. So I'm going in there doing engagement every day anyway. So even though the purpose of the scheduler is to make sure you're consistent when you get busy and the coffee boils over or something and you can't get it posted. So that's what the purpose of the schedule really is. So you're in there doing engagement anyway, so take a couple extra seconds and add that alt tag.
Love it. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Kim. If anyone needs help with their social media or a little training on how to handle your social media, that is what Kim does. And just for you guys to know, in my world, the Profit Insiders for Interior Designers second group is starting, and I've already got people on my calendar to get their application reviewed. So if you're interested, if you've been on the fence, make sure you get on my calendar for that. It's up in the post somewhere in this group, Profit Insiders for Interior Designers. Next group is forming. I will be in Vegas next week. So if we're going to do marketing Monday, it'll be 6 a.m. for me, but I'm going to try to do it.
Okay. Otherwise, we need to bump the time or we need to do something change different. You just let me know.
I have to make sure I get to the casinos with my father once in a while. So I'm going to have to move my whole schedule around.
It's all about making memories.
Exactly. All right, everyone. Have a great Monday. I hope this was helpful. Go check your Instagram. And thank you, Kim.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.